I now give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to thank Guyana for its strong leadership during their presidency and for convening this meeting. My gratitude goes also to the representative of OCHA, FAO, and WFP for their informative briefings. The situation in Gaza is deeply distressing, and the treatment of the Palestinian people by the occupying power is plainly inhumane. As President Abdelmajid Tebboune wisely said, "You lose your dignity when you lose your food security." By December, estimate from the Integrated Phase Classification, ICP, indicated that by the end of February, all 2.2 million people in Gaza would face alarming levels of acute food insecurity, the highest ever globally. Regrettably, the efforts of the humanitarian community and the rare decision of the Security Council have not improved the situation because there were no ceasefire. Nutrition screening in the north of Gaza revealed that more than 15% of children under 2 years are acutely malnourished. It is likely that with January and February data, the situation will worsen, especially in the north, which is at this time inaccessible. Currently, 90% of children under 5 are dealing with one or more diseases while enduring extremely poor diet. Moreover, children, pregnant women, lactating mothers, and the elderly are at significantly heightened risk of mortality due to insufficient nutrition. Out of a total 97 bakeries, only 17 are operational and not in full capacity. None of them are functioning north of Wadi Gaza. Soon, very soon, no bakery will be operating in the entire Gaza Strip. A journalist from Gaza, Anas Asharif, stated, "I woke up to children screaming because of the hunger that consuming their bodies. We may tolerate hunger, but children cannot." Their screams tore our hearts. Regrettably, people in Gaza are succumbing to hunger. This is not just words, but a harsh reality. The people in Gaza are facing a harrowing dilemma. They are forced to decide between the immediate threat of perishing in bombings or enduring an agonizing demise due to starvation. Madam President, faced with this appalling tragedy, humanitarian community find itself helpless and hopeless. And they are dealing with misinformation campaign. The current aid flow falls short, far short, of meeting the required level, and commercial activity remain completely at standstill. WFP has suspended deliveries to the north of Gaza due to safety concern for both distributor and recipients. Mothers struggle to find anything to satisfy their children's hunger, resorting to use animal fodder at the last resort. Today, why the entire population of Gaza, relying on humanitarian assistance, the Israeli occupying power is using starvation as a mean of war. I repeat, the occupying power is using starvation as a means of war. The deliberate use of starvation is a policy is a blatant violation of international law with the intent to push the Gaza population to lose hope and dignity, and to push them to violence and to a breakdown of law and order. Madam President, let's be candid. Resolutions 2712 and 2720 of this Council are proving ineffective on the ground or with a very limited impact. Without a cessation of hostilities, ensuring adequate humanitarian assistance remains an attainable goal. The ongoing attack on Gaza is not a war against Hamas. It is a collective punishment for the Palestinian civilian people. Our silence grants a license to kill and to starve the Palestinian population. This Council must urgently call, demand for a ceasefire, as our inaction equals a complicity in this crime. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Algeria for his statement.